Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're, I don't know, doing something. I actually have no idea. Like, we're just going to a planet and something will happen. I actually have no idea yet. Which is kind of nice, actually. I kind of like that. Although, actually, we can be a little bit more specific. We just came from Avirus, didn't we? We've checked this place out. We haven't been to Omicron, and we haven't been to System Speculo, and then, of course, the Telecos Epsilon is where Janus is, which, I don't know, maybe we should rush there, and then we can do some additional exploring before going to the next important planet, which is presumably somewhere. I really have no idea. So yeah, I think we're going to get this one done. Let's go check this out. This excites me. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviours in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility, and I've spent just... the irascible little tyke. And have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the systems. Okay. Is that an event caused by this travel? Is that what that is? I assume so. It's hard to tell sometimes with games like this, because is that a scripted thing because we're going to a place where there's a quest and that is related to that, or is that just because this is yellow and there's a chance that something wibbly might happen? I don't know. It said, oh, people got hurt. Does that have any gameplay mechanic, or is that just fluff? If it's just fluff from travelling through these things, then that doesn't feel like that big a risk. So I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But I'm intrigued. Let's chart new routes while we're here. Have a quick look around. Oh. Agathus Archides. Langren's Belt. Muro 79. Nameless star. Well, clearly not. Clearly not. It would just be blank if it had no name. Someone named it Nameless Star as a joke. Alright, let's go. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of the Telecos at Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the von Valancius dynasty. Well, that's where we came. Is that not? Should he not know that? Or was he just confirming that we landed in the correct place? Like, I feel like we knew that coming in here. I don't know. A bit weird. We've received a Vox message from the planet. The Agri-World's governor officially welcomes a rogue trader, reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. They're going to be really confused that you look different, though. Like, hello, I'm your queen. Who are you? Your queen. Okay, cool. That'll do. Fine. We're simple farming folk. Alright, the Agri-World Janus is a key source of food. Sure is. Sure is. I'm gonna do a little exploring now. Alright, I want to scan the surrounding area. This is a tactical move. It isn't that I just want to sort of see what's here. It's a tactical move, because I want to make sure that there aren't other, like, you know, pirates or other rogue traders or something hiding behind them, and they're going to jump out and go boo. You know, when we land on the Agri-World. You know, cut the Agri-World off, wait for people to come to it, and then jump them. Right? And then repeat, because it's hard to get the word out, isn't it? So, got some trophies. Lovely. I guess that's that then. And now this one. I do enjoy that one of our planets is called Janus. It feels on brand for the channel. You know. Lady Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit such a planet, even on the slightest pretext. Well, let's see. How much is there? 3 plasteel. Is that a lot of plasteel? I don't know. We are about to run out of extractum, but we might be able to get more on Janus. One would assume that every planet is going to have some facility to grab this stuff, or else, actually, no. This is Rogue Trader. It'll probably make us travel halfway across the galaxy to the one person who sells these. You know, just to make us go through 20 loading screens is a funny joke. But, you know, hopefully there's a shop down here. Right, to Janus. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Just farms, just farmland going out and out and out and out in concentric rings around the capital. You know, that's cool. I love that as a visual. Because, yeah, if you are like a sort of a hyper-industrialized, you know, intergalactic empire, you are just going to go, okay, the next closest everything, right? Each time. Why not, right? Why not? Bulldoze literally everything. And just make more farmland. Like, that's how it would be done, wouldn't it? If there was just no concern for, like, ecosystems or anything. Just, yeah, keep adding to it, close as possible. Also, it looks like a sort of agricultural Death Star. A life star. It shoots corn at people. Not that corn, you know, the good one. You know, on the cob, not on the throne. Governor Wyatt's estate. And of course he's going to have his estate miles away from the actual agriculture, isn't he? Yeah, I kind of liked this party last time. I think it was a fun one. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that'll probably do. I don't want to startle the locals with Cassia. And Heinrichs, I don't know how useful he is compared to the other folk. I like this party. It'll do. Oh, speaking of which, so the not the last episode, but the previous two have been published already as I've been recording this, and I've had so many comments because obviously there's that one battle that lasted a bloody hour, which was so tedious. It wasn't difficult; it was boring. That was my issue with it, and I had so many people telling me, "Oh, Argenta needs to be an arch militant, and like this person needs to be equipped with that, and that person needs to be equipped with this," followed by going, "That's the hardest encounter in the game." It's like, okay, but we won. So clearly, they don't need to do anything. So I found that very funny. So thank you for the help, everyone. You know, I'm not against people offering suggestions. But when you say, this needs to happen, when the episode itself proves that that's not actually necessary, I think that's very funny. But I was inundated with comments like that, which I think is, yeah, so bizarre. But yeah, I think there might be a video out there somewhere. Some other YouTubers probably done like, oh, what to equip thingy with, and they go, oh, they need to be this, in a sort of loose way, and everyone's just sort of taking it very literally and is informing the rest of the world. But like, clearly we don't need to do anything. We could do whatever we like because we still won. And I haven't really given a damn about leveling up any of these people or min-maxing anything. That's why we're playing on normal difficulty. If I cared about that side of the game, we'd be playing on a much higher difficulty and going for the challenger combat. But I'm not, and we got through the hardest combat in the game apparently, which wasn't a boss, which I find very funny. But anyway, yeah. So I found that funny. I hope everyone else finds that kind of, you know, amusing. One breath going, this needs to happen or you're screwed. Also, well done for completing the hardest thing in the game. Like, it feels very silly. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for that. Let's get on with it. Also, it wasn't tedious, it was boring. You know, it wasn't difficult, it was tedious. Like, that's the... so that's the hardest bit, we're fine. And yes, I'm still on about it. I have PTSD from that. Oh, hello. Hi. She's a bit different, isn't she? Oh, well done. Well done for landing on the planet. Well done. This place looks really cool. I like it. I like that all of the alien fauna is just Earth fauna, but with the, you know, with the blue outline. It's very fun. So, Vistenza Wyatt. That is like just an awesome portrait, isn't it? It's so 40k, but like it's not like loads of weird bionic nonsense and things to make it more powerful. It's just ostentatious, you know, which I find very very fun. You know, you rarely get that. Usually, all of this stuff comes with like, oh, and then she's got a bionic eye because it's sci-fi. No, just, you know, she's got the, you know, the dope fit, and she's, yeah. She looks completely over the top. I like the feathers too. Makes it look very sort of imperial. Very fun. So a lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. Okay, so she apparently does have loads. These are implants, apparently. Well, never mind then. Never mind. At least she's made them look like, you know, jewellery and things rather than obvious sort of cybernetics. You know, more stylish that way. Also, can I just say, one thing I do love about this game is its use of portraits. I love illustration in games. I just wish they'd gone a bit further and made some, like, more just generic ones for when you're talking to random soldiers and stuff. I hate how often this is empty. It makes this panel feel pointless in most conversations. So that I find a bit of a shame, but I love it when they do it. They should have done it more. Oh, what's she going to sound like? I have no idea. I only really have the one lady's voice. I don't know. I'll just wing it. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat ab Arum. My name is Vistenza Janus Viat ab Arum af Coronus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora von Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. She raised her head slightly and notices that that Theodora von Valancius looks awfully different. Vistenza Viat turns to Abelard. And greetings to you, noble Rosarian. It has been years since your last visit to Janus. I am glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters, and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. Vistenza lets out a musical laugh. That's musical, by the way. I've decided. It is. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. She turns once again to you. In truth, your arrival in a place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. That's because she's dead. I'm queen now. Kiss my feet. I hope my coming in Theodora's stead does not disappoint you too much. Let's finish with the pleasantries go provide and move on to purpose of visit. Dead, I am now head of the dynasty. This all feels very blunt, but that's fine. Such tragic news. I will see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning. No, just a month of growing crops and, you know, whatever. Just carry on.
For Janus!
Oh, interesting. She wasn't an assassin. Is everyone shooting everyone now? I love how long we just sort of watch everyone slaughter everyone while we just stand there.
Will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Cease and repent!
Okay, so I didn't see Lady What's-Her-Face run away, but I guess she ran away? I don't know. Alright, well, fine. Does it matter where anyone starts? Well, we've been ambushed, so we can't change it anyway. We got ambushed. Yeah, we go first. Okay. Sure, why not? You know, why wouldn't we go first if we got ambushed, you know?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Don't have a chance to move. Also, we move first. This game sometimes, my word. I'll make this person a baddie. So these are all servants, apparently. Servants of what? Oh, hello, estate warden. Weird name. It's got a weird name, doesn't it? Imagine calling a kid's estate. Strange. Carl the Bold. Do I need to do that? Probably not.
As the
Let's start
Emperor
blasting. Oh, well. They survived.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright, well, do a deed then, silly.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I'm sad we didn't hit him. Well, we did some damage, I suppose. I was going to say, don't get in the way, mate. What the hell? Christ, this game is so stupid in combat. Like, allies do nothing but shoot me in the back. Every time. That guy went out of his way to shoot all of my guys. It's so frustrating. And, like, it doesn't feel like the character would do that either. Like, I understand some characters would be reckless. Like, when we're fighting a bunch of heretics and they're all shooting themselves in the back and stuff, that to me makes a lot of sense. Because they're dumb heretics that don't know how to hold a rifle, but they're just here to kill and they don't care about each other or you or anybody. they're just going to start blasting, right? Fine, that feels thematic. But when you got, like, apparently a trained soldier, like, actually changing position and then opening fire, like, that feels like a tactical move. If he was just shooting from where he was and we got hit, again, it would feel like he'd panicked. That doesn't feel like a panic. That feels like a strategic move to shoot us all, which is so frustrating. It's just... It
will be done.
So often this nonsense happens. Alright, and you get away from me. Oh. I tried to knock her away, instead I just knocked
At your back
it off. It being ahead. Right, let's... God, this is very straightforward. Like, I know I'm complaining about being shot a bunch, but this is still a very straightforward encounter.
Doubt is for the weak. No one can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, I was hoping for a hat trick. I'm sad now. Alright, well, let's mark someone as prey, I guess.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Now Blanche's go. I don't want Blanche to get a double kill.
Taking calculated risk is
Yeah,
my
screw it.
second nature.
I need to stop aiming for the one behind. I need to aim for the one in front, and then it'll hit the other one.
Here's my perfect moment.
Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Bang. Oh, are more coming? Oh, that's exciting. Okay, this is a cool encounter, actually. Like, they're continuing to storm the place. Though, presumably... Oh, hang on. What's going on now? Okay, our little assassin friend, our little Eldari assassin friend is still helping out. Diversionist rebel. Okay, well then... Now it makes me think that this is a diversion. You know? Okay, let's... I don't know. Do I just want to keep shooting them? Or do I want to try and get over here and shoot, like, across here somewhere? I don't know. I'm gonna run over here. And we're gonna see how this does. We've got some options, do a bit of damage here, I think. So let's try that. Yeah. Oh, she can reload for free, which is nice. Can do another burst shot.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Alright, it's got some alright damage in there. And let's make
As the Emperor
let's make this guy our
commands,
prey again, I suppose. Please get him. Go on, have him. Oh, sharpshooter rebel. Apparently not that much of a sharpshooter. So I still haven't done any of this stuff, have I? I really should be doing this. Yeah, that's her done, really, isn't it? More sharpshooters. Yeah, good. Get him. Get the traitor. These guys are here as my backup. Nice. Good job. And also, good job to this guy managing to somehow survive this slightly. That's actually quite good for me. Okay, gonna run over here. This guy does need to die. I mean, I can kill him with Abelard pretty easily, I think. A lot of these guys have got a fair bit of health, actually. That's exciting. Alright, let's hit this guy and the bleed might finish him off.
But of course.
Good. That wasn't much damage, though. I can shout at him to help, but... Alright, there's a chance I can hit a couple of them. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Let's analyze enemies.
On it.
Okay, good. Now let's shoot him. Alright. Not bad. And I suppose I should aim for the opening on one of these people as well. Probably should have done that sooner. It's fine. It's whatever. Alright, that'll do. Ripper Rebel heading up here. Argenta getting chopped to bits. That's silly. Silly Argenta. You're not supposed to get chopped to bits. Alright. I guess I'll chop this guy to bits. Wow, 52 health. That's a lot of health. I forget if we gave this guy the you know, ambidextrous trait or whatever the hell it's called. I always forget. Machine Spirit probably isn't going to do much to any of these boys.
My vow is to serve.
Right, analyze enemies. And then let's debuff all these guys. So it's going to lower their recoil. Probably not that worthwhile, actually, for them, but probably quite worthwhile for us. Lowering our recoil. So, yeah, let's do that.
Approved.
Good. And then, now it's going to start chopping. Nice. It's good damage. Very good damage. Let's make that guy some prey as well. Why not? He does benefit when other people kill his prey, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, stun grenade. So boring. Alright. I might just let him get murdered. Slightly. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna end up killing him. That's fine. I don't mind. Probably should. I don't. Although, I'll give someone else a turn first. Although I just moved. Don't want to give him another turn. He'll probably shoot that guy. Yeah, I should have given someone a turn first. Do I want this guy to have another go? Nah.
Am I getting paid for this? Across a Kazbalikan.
Excellent. And then... I actually got quite a bit of tactical advantage. I might use
Tell
that.
me, and it is done.
By might, I mean I just did.
Going somewhere.
Pretty great. Pretty great. And now I can give someone a whole extra turn. Well, can Argenta have a whole extra turn? She's stunned. So I'm not actually sure. Apparently I can't give Blanche a whole extra turn. Which is exciting. Or something. Could give Abelard a go, so he can run in here, pin down this Ripper Rebel.
Wanna see a trick?
I think that's a good idea. Ooh, can he charge around that? I actually don't know. I'm gonna hope that he can. He
It will be
can!
done.
Hooray!
An
Yeah, I like this
exemplary
move.
strike.
This is a good move.
I will do my duty.
Nice.
At your beck and call.
Alright, then endure. And it's your go again. Let's give
I
Abelard
can do
another go.
that.
Keep
With the
going,
right
mate.
incentive.
And now let's bonk this guy
It
a mile
will be
away.
done. Target well struck.
Oh, he didn't move. Alright then. Another Ripper Rebel was hiding back there. Okay, now Argenta. They're stunned, I think. I think they might be stunned. Yeah, they're stunned, so I don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity, probably. Probably. You know what?
Rejoice
I
in
move here,
battle.
so I can get a better shot on these chumps.
I'll
Yeah,
do
that
it.
Wow, I got a lot of hits on that guy. And you
As
hit
the
a few people,
Emperor
may as well do
commands,
that.
I
Sure.
act.
Get more momentum. Now let's dash
Faith
off back
without
here.
deeds is worthless.
He's gonna die.
Messiah
Nice.
condemns you.
Now it's Abelard's go again. Lovely stuff. I mean, he's dead, right?
Indeed. Reduce to dust.
Indeed. He's dead, all right. Okay, and let's get
It
you
will
over
be
here
done.
and use endure. Cool. There's a sharpshooter rebel. Trying to shoot Jay, failing. Oh, more sharpshooter rebels turning up.
Kasa.
Now, very low odds of hitting these guys. Are they just that far away? Not sure. Not sure, actually. 30%, 15%. Oh, very good odds on the Grenadier. So I guess I'll shoot that.
Anything else?
Miss! Ugh. 75%, come on. Alright, let's
Was that you?
mark 'em.
Or
I guess I'll aim for an
But of
opening as
course.
well. And it looks like there's a couple of openings. I've never actually noticed the graphic before. They've got an opening too. And them. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, shoot this guy. Nice. That'll do.
ears are ringing.
From the gas. Okay.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Analyze this enemy. And, I don't know, mark him as prey, I guess. And, then do more damage, probably. And then, extra damage shot. Oh. Not quite in line for him. Well, I'll have to do it anyway. Extra damage. Nice. That did some damage. Okay. Yep, fine. 1 damage. I think I can take it. Jay's taken a bunch of damage I didn't even pay attention to. Boop. Okay, it's charging time. Hang on. That's a sharpshooter rebel. That's a grenadier. Let's get the sharpshooter.
I will do my duty.
Nice.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Let's keep getting him. I could knock him back. No, I think we just want to keep
At your
blatting
beck
him.
and call.
Her, rather.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, good. 1 more
It
hit.
will be done. I took care of this
Nice. Now let's pin this guy. Oh, pin this guy
one. At your
down.
beck and call. You a target.
Pin him to hell. Right, now who's left? There's a guy back here, right? Oh, there he is. Alright, sure, I'll just
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
got him in the corner now. Nice.
Living on the edge.
Yeah, move here. I can't really afford to... Actually, I can kind of afford to burst fire, because
You've
Avalard's
got a
fine.
problem, I've got a problem. I want a medal for
Christ, she
that
is
one.
insane. She's so deadly. Ooh, tried to cleave us, huh? Completely missed. Control
That is
shot.
for the weak.
Just going to shout duck and start
I'll do it.
blasting. It's very satisfying, actually.
As the Emperor commands.
Alright, let's try
I
that again.
act. God Emperor, move through me. Be
Move
the
around.
fire
Here we
in
go.
my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. But it'll do. Alright, start
I will
blatting.
do my duty.
Alright, good lad. Oh, you can keep going,
At
apparently.
your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Interesting. So he actually benefits from this forever, does he? This doesn't limit this turn. Oh, is it because we're still on the same turn? Because I gave him a turn. Oh, damn. That's what we really need to do. Every time we use a heroic act, right? It has to be because we used a character to give them an additional turn. Out of turn. So that way the next turn they get to do it all over again. That's something we need to do. That feels almost like a cheat, but whatever. And then finish him off with the officer's sword. Oh, or not. Oh, actually. Or yes. Huzzah!
Who, if not
Another enemy down.
Nice. Where the hell did he come from? That cheeky little git. Okay, fine. Let's, I don't know. Give Argenta a try. Do you wanna try and
I'll
shoot
do
that
it.
one? I certainly hope you do. That'll
Doubt
kill
is
him.
for the weak.
Hooray! Alright, let's turn that on as well. Sharpshooter Rebel, what are you going to do? Ooh, we dodged again. Jay has been in, like, serious peril for quite some time now. Alright, let's analyse
No
that
can
enemy.
do.
Oh, no line of sight. Really? From there? What? That feels wrong. Okay, cool. Forewarning on Jay, I suppose. I'll put up again. Parry and dodge. That's what I thought. Alright, let's move over here. And let's use the overcharge attack here. Here we hit him. Alright, that'll do. Now, Jay. Get over here. Oh, we got to reload.
Am I getting
annoyingly.
paid for this?
And then Toxic Kapui. Let's get
Don't
extra
get too
damage
cocky.
first. Oh, I'm cocky, alright. 22 to 33
I
damage.
can do that.
Yep. Absolute slaughter. I want several of her. Your ladyship. Emperor preserve us. Are you all right? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pascal's voice quiet at first, booming with fury by the end of his remark. Oh. Yep, that's how I voiced that, definitely. Do you want to record that again? No, I do not. Kill the officer, you incompetent, inept, useless pieces of grok shit. What is the point of you if I could be attacked on the governor's own estate? I mean, I've got a point there for sure. I kind of feel like he should be flogged, though, because Jesus Christ, like, someone dropped the ball really hard here if a bunch of people in the estate got massacred. You know, someone has to be punished for this. Absolutely. Like, they are not doing their job properly. I'm just gonna say I'm fine. I'm just gonna, you know, style it out. Praise the throne. If you would please follow me, I will personally escort you to the governor, where you will have the protection of walls and wardens. Oh yes, because they are absolutely great at protecting people. The one warden that was still alive when this kicked off shot me a bunch, so I'll find my own way. Christ. Manufactured sword. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish. Improved flak vests are pretty good, though, actually. It's not terrible. I'll get rid of these. And, yeah, I'll take a couple of those. We'll see if anyone needs one. I mean, you've got heavy armor, so you don't. I don't want to give her a flak vest. I just realised I don't want to give any of these people any of these things. And that's... Oh, she's got the fire blessed carapace. I forgot about that. So yeah, immunity to burning, which is really fun for her flamethrower. Lark, except I'm not really using that at all. Like, ever. Oh, also, someone did mention this. We got this piercing splinter cannon, which is, that's a Drukari weapon. I'm not sure if she can. Maybe she can. I don't think she has the strength, though. I think it's the strength that is the problem. Oh, yeah, so she does have Drukari weapon proficiency. Just doesn't have the strength. But yeah, she can equip this. But, I mean, 35% armor penetration is pretty great. These are, yeah, 15 and 25. So that is a big improvement, but the damage is a lot lower. Rate of fire is 7, which is the same as the shuriken pistol. I mean, range is similar. Max ammo is huge, though. So you can just keep shooting. I mean, we are having to waste a lot of time reloading, and reloading you do get stabbed when you do that. So, pretty cool. Yeah, so maybe I'll equip that. Maybe I'll equip that on her at some point. Though she does have this Eldari chainsword as well, which I haven't thought to swap to once, even though I really should. It turns out that's quite deadly. It didn't even dawn on me that she might have a chainsword, because, like, these are just so powerful. Even in melee, I've just been like, well, I can just kill them in one hit if I use this. But yeah, Eldari chainsword seems pretty good. Yeah, I like all the alien tech. It's fun. It's a nice, it's nice to have someone have that from the beginning. A couple of marksman's rifle. Oh, stun grenade. That's awesome. Except we only have the one, which kind of sucks. And gas cloud grenade. I kind of wish that grenades were like...
Keep your wits about you.
Because like, it's a way just to gamify it. In a way that I think would be really good. If you didn't have to count the amount of grenades, it was just if you had a grenade equipped in the grenade slot, it was implied that you could get more. Because, you know, you have an army of thousands aboard your spacecraft. I think you can get hold of a couple of grenades, right? It'd be nice for just every encounter you could use the item in that slot. I think that would be a much more interesting way of doing this that wouldn't just require, like,
Peculiar thing.
you know, stocking up on stuff when you're a space, you know, basically a space queen. It just feels very redundant to be like, oh, gotta make sure you don't use all your grenades. Like, I command an army. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, it feels silly. Hotshot lasgun, that's very fun, actually. I enjoy that. Big armor penetration. And dodge reduction. That's pretty cool. And it does have burst fire. That could be pretty powerful. Now we've got some auto guns. I don't think we need the auto guns. I don't want to take the multi-keys, though. But yeah, hotshot lasgun. That's the ones the Tempesta Scions have. You know, the sort of Imperial Guard Spec Ops, I suppose. Do I want to maybe swap out the long las for a while? Did we get any skills that make her better at long lasing? I'm not sure. It does do big damage. At very high range, gives a big accuracy bonus, which I enjoy. It makes her very reliable at just picking off things. And when she can do her big damage bonus ability, that is a big deal. That does help a lot. But having the big armor penetration and the fact that this has a rate of fire of 4, even if we miss half of those shots, we're doing as much as we would have done with the long las. So for a 25% chance to hit, like decrease, I'd say this is still probably going to do more damage. So I think actually I'm going to try out the long las for a bit. It also gives her this fun hotshot backpack thing, although it doesn't model the little cable that goes from the hotshot gun to the hotshot backpack. But whatever. I like it. Yeah, I think we're going to roll with that for a while. I might change back to the sniper at some point. I might change back to it. If, you know, that's really fun as well. If you don't spend MP during your turn, you gain extra characteristics. I do like that. If you're just going to sit tight with the... Yeah, I don't know. I want to try this out. I think it's a cool weapon. Sealed containers marked with the familiar insignia of the Munitorium. Yep. Sure is.
I always have a backup plan.
These flowers look familiar. The most effective representatives of the local flora are assembled in the flower bed, and familiar fruits are ripening. Sure are. Alright, guess that's this area done.
Rise to the top.
It is nice walking around this sort of area. You don't really see this sort of thing in Warhammer games much, where it's just sort of like actually like a nice sort of plaza, but with certain 40k trimmings. You don't really get that much, because most 40k games is just, oh, I've been dropped into a war zone. You know, time to start blasting. Like, it's that simple. Like, everything is already war-torn. But this is, yeah, kind of fun.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright, bye. Oh, this is where all the wardens were, huh? Also, that's the clock tower that the Eldari was sat in, I think. Maybe. Probably. Or was she up here or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. She's gone now. Decorative spire hastily turned into a watchtower. Sure sign turbulent situation. Oh dear. Oh, is this going to be like some workers' revolt
Keep your wits about you.
thing?
Over there.
Probably, right?
Success
Probably not even
is the only
heretics.
outcome I accept.
The fountain is an expensive toy for the nobility. Pure water is currently bubbling from it. Let additional pipes on it indicate the presence of separate siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages. Christ. Medicae. Oh, okay. There's a little beach. That's
Let us not
Lovely.
dawdle.
that's lovely. That's cute.
This is intriguing.
Oh, hello. Chartist's pendant. I already have one. Okay. I mean, someone else might benefit from that, to be honest. So I think I'm going to take it anyway. I think Jay might, actually, because she's got, as a leader, fellowship would be good for her, I think. Okay, that's actually quite nice as well. People having less perception when attacking her. What else? If you want a voice of command. She doesn't have a voice of command, does she? What does she? Extra movement's really nice. Once per turn when the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol. Next attack with a pistol costs nothing. Obviously I need to equip that. Silly that I haven't. Allow the wearer to parry melee attacks with their ranged weapon. This is absolutely something I wanted to have on her. Because she has much better ballistic skill than weapon skill, and it means she can get into combat with the pistols a little bit more reliably. The extra dodge on that is also really nice. Let's see. Okay, I think we have everything that we want on her. Yeah, okay. She looks ridiculous, so I'm going to turn that off. Boop. Done. Lovely. Okay. Let's do the Medicae,
What a shame.
which we failed. Chains or ropes with shackles on the end. Oh god, really? Can be seen in the water. God, they tie people up and let the tide come in.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, horrible. Horrible. Don't like that much. Lord Imperium. Let's have a look.
My pleasure.
The chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air, you see no seals of cleansing on the doors, and you hear no prayers, no human voices or vox recordings. Yeah, that's fairly typical in a lot of sort of estates and things of nobility. They aren't religious people at all, but they'll have big shrines so they can sort of claim to be. The place seems like it was recently disturbed. Dust has been swept from the stones. There is some unidentifiable dirt between the cracks, and you notice several thin scratches on the surface. I guess that's where what's-her-face was sniping from. Which is interesting, you know, the idea of sniping from the shrine to
I always keep my
the
options
Emperor.
open.
Always feels like it's the Emperor's vengeance raining down on them. But that's a lie. You know? Almost like the Emperor's false. Sorry, I collect G to see the cults. The ivy covering the archway gives off a delicate, heady fragrance, although you do not see any flowers.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
An otherworldly silence reigns under the arches of the gazebo. Perhaps a sound barrier generator is mounted in the dome. That's very cool.
Keep your wits about you.
Those soundproof gazebos. It's a fun idea. So, you know, it feels like they're out in the open and everything, but they can say their little secret things.
Let us not dawdle.
What are these? Machine Spirit Vortlet. What's a Vortlet? I don't know. That is, I suppose. It's a self-sealing stem bolt. And I'm going to grab whatever's in here too. Yeah, like a grenade. Like the idea that we can't just have those. And medikits as well. Like it seems very silly to me.
I always have a backup plan.
Also, the fact they don't restock when you use them, like automatically from your inventory, I think is very daft. You know, at least after combat, they should do that. So we found the estate, eventually.
Is there money to be
So
made?
that's nice. Goods. Goods. Yeah, more rubbish. This is all mine. I mean, it's my planet, but the idea that we're just rummaging through cupboards is still completely baffling to me.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Always baffling. Alright, up we go. I always forget how fancy I made our character's voice. To the mansion. Okay. Just hammering. Don't know quite what he thinks he's doing. Aristocrats and servants and nobles, and they're all called Janus. They're all called
I
Janus.
always keep my options open.
Yeah, rather than Donna, I suppose. Alright, well, I guess we're going this way. Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your ladyship, the most honourable Blanche von Valancius, the governor is waiting for you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet with her alone, or with your entourage? I think alone, and if anything goes awry, I'll just open fire with the hotshot las gun. It feels more of a power move to go alone, even though I might get, like, completely wrecked. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go alone. Or do I just want to strut in with everyone? Because, I mean, everything has gone to crap. I think I'm trying to think what shows power more. Going in on my own and telling her that she's messed up, or have everyone move in and just start, like, idling through her, like, you know, the stuff on her shelves and, like, just making themselves at home in her office. I wonder what is more of a power move. I think everyone coming in and just making themselves at home is a bigger power move, actually. I think that's bigger. Yeah. And then them all just, like, not reacting when I, like, lay down the law. But, I don't know, maybe we'll go in there and it turns out that she's actually quite sympathetic and that there are a lot of things out of her control. But, I don't know. The whole decor and everything is kind of making me hate her. So let's bring everyone in. Okay, we're just going to bully her. Everyone go have a swim. Vistenza, Janus, Wyatt, Ab, Aram of Coronis is furiously swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your ladyship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. I find it quite funny how literally every time we land in a new place, we get attacked. That's just a thing that happens. It's just you land and you get attacked. I don't think they need to pull that trick every single time. Like, it could just be you land and then you can introduce that there are problems on that planet without just the reception being attacked, you know? That feels a bit on the nose. I mean, at one point we did land in a war zone, so that was slightly different. And we didn't get attacked. We could then, you know, that place was actually defended. So, okay, Footfall did break the habit, but it's been 2 out of 3 so far. So I don't care about your apologies. I could have been killed. Your local fuss is no concern to me. I'm in urgent need of provisions. Well then, local fuss matters then if you need provisions, and there aren't provisions to be had because of local fuss. The reprehensible stunt, I thought firing at moving targets was part of the ceremony. Or you can stop apologising, I'm not offended. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't have been killed. They were all pushovers, but I feel like none of these quite fit the thing. I think I don't care about your apologies, I could have been killed is sort of the tone I want to have, but also it shows that, like, I think I can be killed, which I can't, because I'm a baller. I don't want to show weakness to these sorts of people. I don't know, I'm not offended. Yeah, I'm going to play it off as trivial. Thank you, your ladyship. Believe me, I'm infinitely sorry about the troubles that Janus have reached. I'm infinitely sorry that the troubles of Janus have reached us even here, the most protected place on Janus. The companion standing next to Vistenza respectfully bows her head. She is doggedly trying not to turn her head towards you, but it is obvious she is watching you through her lowered lashes. One of your wardens helped us in battle. Superb shot! Oh, that's very funny. He was no help at all. I let him get killed because he shot me a bunch. But full stations on the verge of starvation contain supply the people there with provisions. I'm going to say this is so funny to say he was a superb shot. Just this, I'm saying this in the most sarcastic tone possible, and then she won't pick up on it. Alright, that's headcanon. You must be referring to Owlcat. Oh, that one. Okay, the Eldari woman. Okay, I thought she was there in secret, actually. I didn't think she had, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Owlcat comes from the local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janus like the back of her hand. So she's provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses, although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. She thinks it's a mutant, not an Eldari. That's very funny. Jay leans forward curiously. Gauntness of frame. Gauntness of frame and tall stature are features common among Voidborn, my dear governor. That does not make them mutants. Then pray, whatever do you find so disagreeable about this Owlcat's appearance? I know, base is made of French now. You know, I can't do a Persian accent, sue me. Vistenza cringes from the memories. The strange moments, the strange looks, the abnormally large eyes on an unnaturally distorted face, the pointed ears. Jay raised an eyebrow, meaningfully. Do I have news for you, Shireen? But it is for your ears only. I will tell you when we meet our mysterious new ally. I already am well aware, Jay. If you wish to speak to Owlcat, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others, on account of her being an alien. What's happening on the planet, or Footfall Station is on the verge of... You know what? I'm going to say what's happening on the planet first. Several months ago, Uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Vistenza shakes her head. And then it became apparent that what the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organised attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They've already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. So yeah, I think that's very typical of a sort of authoritarian regime. Is you always get amongst all the bureaucracy, just people constantly lying because no one wants to admit to any failure, so they will always downplay catastrophe until it is unavoidable, which I think is very funny. That is basically the reason why this place is in that mess, is just because a bunch of people were trying to make sure they could keep their jobs, and that's it, you know. So it's all gone to hell. So let's go with can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your ladyship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. I mean, good. This is better. This is better. Stop trying to cover your ass and give me the truth so I can fix it, because I have to fix everything around here. Around here meaning in the Coronis Expanse. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is now impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organise a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours, your ladyship. Perhaps you'll find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have a ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. So this is actually, if you guys remember when I was trying to work out what planet I wanted to go to first, I was thinking go to the capital might be worthwhile, because then I can get a fleet. Because Janus doesn't have a fleet, turning up with a fleet means that I can sort things out. The only reason we're really on Janus... Oh, actually, I wanted to check that I could... Yeah, I wanted to load up my own ship with food and take it to the capital, so I could say everything's fine now. Have food, right? In case things had gone wrong there. Okay. But anyway, that was the concern. I was like, this place doesn't have a fleet. If I rock up with the power of our capital, then that's yeah, that would probably be an aid to sorting this place out. And it seems that that's true. So, you know, I'm not interested in your excuses. Dealing with the rebels is your direct responsibility. You want me to go off and catch rebels for you? I promise you, Governor. I'll hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet and burn them to ash. I'll get to the bottom of this, I'm sure. The rebels have something to say to the mistress of their world. Well, if there are no competent people to be found on Janus, I shall handle this myself. Well, I'll track down these elusive fugitives myself. As for you, Vistenza, you will not be put to fail again. I'm removing you from your post as governor on this planet. I'm placing you under arrest. When I have finished with the rebels, I'll decide what to do with you. I feel like anyone else we install is just going to be identical, frankly. I haven't seen anything that is specifically her fault. Given, like, you know, the systems in play here. She is fulfilling her role as expected in, like, every way. If I was to fulfill my role in the expected way, then I would just execute her and install someone. But I just don't see what, you know, being pragmatic, I don't see what purpose that would serve. I don't know who I'd replace her with that would actually be reliable. You know? So it just seems a bit pointless. Doesn't seem to get me anywhere. I think her owing me is probably going to be better than me just installing someone who will feel entitled to the position anyway and just be a dick, but her knowing full well that she probably should have been executed. She might think I'm weak because these people are all dicks. I don't know. I'm not sure. I will get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the mistress of their world. Yeah, I want to open a dialogue with them, see what the hell's going on. It might put her in a terrible light, in which case, yeah, maybe I will replace her. But I need to know the other side of this first. You know, like I did with the striking workers. Because it feels like this is possibly that again. Possibly fueled by chaos, maybe not. It's impossible to tell just yet. Vistenza inclines her head. I'm immeasurably grateful for your assistance, your ladyship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. The sent a glance at the Vox. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Beside that, we do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did might also know something. All right. We'll figure that out then. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak, removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Majos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And, of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Owlcat. I have no doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your ladyship. Who's this person standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Vicenza laughs and gives Amelia an encouraging nod. Maid of honour, Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honour, rogue trader. She may end up getting her ladyship's job. Let's see. Footfall stays on the verge of starvation. Yes and no, your ladyship. If the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But we can ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the service will be a target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. It really is embarrassing to admit that even Vladim, may Aji take that man, is better at doing his job as Liege of Footfall than Lady Viat is at keeping her world in check. Tell you about Janus. Janus is a remarkable world in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agri-world. House of Viat has ruled on Janus for many generations, and each new governor has without fail contributed to the planet's taming. The world was once a wild planet, full of xenobeasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think the world is endowed with the consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything that we have achieved. Interesting. That is interesting. I do wonder if it does have a will. You know, some kind of will of its own. I'm looking forward to finding out. What do you grow on Janus? Corn. For the corn gun. Even the agri-world in the back of Beyond, this place is a real dump. What do you all do here for fun when you have free time, that is? I just want to know what they grow. Mainly Helican flint corn. I was right. And red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere, we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population, and of course I cannot fail to mention the several thousand acres of tilled land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit for personal use and limited export. That'll do. I'm off. What is happening? What? Oh, okay, that was the room I was just in. I just got, spat out of it. That's a bit weird. Okay, so, I don't know where we're going. I guess we're going to go speak to Owlcat. I think that's the way to go. And then she'll probably say, oh yeah, no, rebels are over there. Because, I pay attention. We'll go, okay, thank you. And then we'll go there. But yeah, I wonder if the planet, and the fact that Owlcat is here, although she seems to be helping maintain this place, which is a bit weird. But the idea of, this sort of, the place being sort of untamed. I do wonder if there's some webway gates or something on this planet from some yonder time, from way back when. And so there was a previous Eldari presence, but something is You know, like they can do like bone singing and stuff to make structures and stuff. I wonder if they're somehow encouraging the local flora and fauna to try and keep certain parts wild so it can disguise the presence of like a, you know, Eldar outposts or webway gates or something. I do wonder if there is some like direct Eldar sort of story here, rather than just like a traveling Eldari who's decided to sort of set up shop for a while. It's yeah, I'm intrigued. And honestly, great to be doing some roleplay stuff again and actually learning about a new place and new quests and story. It's honestly brilliant. I'm so glad we finally got to a new planet. So guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
I won't compromise my principles.